Hi, I am Waziri Musa Winston, the President CEO of Winston Record Label. On this episode on young artists and the future, we will be talking about challenges, the challenges that our young artists are facing, and possible the solution for those challenges. With me here on my right, I have a friend and someone who has been on the streets with the young artists. He has had a lot of contact and interview for over 50 artists, and then based on the experience he has had on the streets, I believe he has something to share with us in this program today that will be of benefit to all our young artists out there. Don't forget, this program is designed to educate and to encourage all our young artists out there, all those who have chosen music as a career. Please follow this program, and I believe this program will be of benefit to you. Right with me here on my right, I have Mr. Charles, Kevin Charles, is also known as Kevin Swag. Kevin Swag, please, you are welcome.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
It's good to have you on our show today, and I know you've been out there with young artists. You started the program that was aired some over a year ago, if I'm not mistaken, and I was part of people who were following those programs. And then I saw you've been interviewing a lot of artists, and I believe you've had quite a lot of experience in talking to these artists. Based on these interviews, we want to share some of those things you have discussed with them, so as our viewers out there and the young artists out there would be able to gain, and it will be able to help them to enhance their ability for their careers. I believe you have something encouraging and educational on this program today that will assist us in moving forward in this program, the young artists and the future. Thank you. You are welcome.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me.
It's my pleasure. Yeah, Kevin Swag, I quickly we want you to tell us. I know you are the director of SLN.
Yeah, and SLN Visuals.
SLN Visuals, and what you do is you are strictly into music and video productions.
Yes.
Yeah. So please, I want to start from there because I know you must have had a series of video shooting with some of these young artists.
Yeah.
So please, I want you to just throw light to us to some of those challenges you have encountered with them, and the solution that you are able to provide so far during those video shots.
Okay. I've shot a lot of music video for most upcoming artists, guys who wants to be at the top of the industry. And one of the things I noticed, or even while I was doing an interview in the streets with them, they'll tell you, guy, if I get money, I go blow. So the whole challenge that they'll tell you about is funds.
It's funds.
It's funds. That if they have money, they can do this, they can do that, and they can do this. But the other way around, I'm not just saying funds is one of their challenges, but I used to say this anytime I go for interviews like this, like most of these upcoming artists are lazy.
Wow.
Yeah, I feel it's just laziness, because if you can't be an artist and you feel, okay, since I am into music, you will not do something to support your career.
That's great.
You get, you need to do something to support the career.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, sometimes some of these artists feel, okay, since I have this talent, I'm good in what I do, let me just go for shows. These normal little shows where they spray them between 10,000, 5,000, 2,000 and the rest. They do this thing like almost every weekend. Instead of looking for a job where they can pay you, you use the money, at least share your salary and say, okay, I'm using this one to pay for this section of this song I wrote like 2 weeks ago, or so stuff like that. So they're just using this phones as a challenge and still not looking for a solution to it.
Okay.
And now, gone are the days where music industry, after doing your song, you need to go to your CD, you print a CD plate, you go to Alaba market and start saying, Papa, buy me this, buy my song now, Yeah, but this one is more easier when you can just sit down in your house and press your phone and send your song online and stuff like that. Most of them don't even have an Audiomack account.
Wow.
They don't have an Audiomack account. They don't even. I just see them doing song for family and friends.
Wow.
Where I just do song and say, okay, Baba, how far? You don't hear my new jam? Yeah, I take him. Okay, my friend is the DJ. He will play the song for club, man. So that's just. I don't really. It's fun. Is there? Everybody, any career where they do right now, money is supposed to be something you go just push on. But I don't think you can't just say, okay, since it's fun and you don't want to have a solution to.
Now, talking about issue of funding has been the challenges of every business.
Yes, sure.
There is no business that can strive without fund. But fund shouldn't be the first thing that everyone will be thinking about.
Yes.
I look at fund to be the secondary aspect of business.
Yes.
The most important thing is have a goal. Work towards this goal. I want to see an artist that has developed himself. When you work in yourself and then you have good content, an opportunity might be open.
Yes.
Just like you're talking about even these shows that they are going. When you drop a good content there, somebody else who is just watching, might be an investor.
Yes.
Would want to develop it. If he doesn't see anything that would attract him from what you have just displayed or from what you have just dropped there, do you think he will want to call you out and start having business with you?
Yeah.
No way. It can't work. You have to. I feel these young artists, they need to do a lot. Because the hard work is one of the key things. For me, they need to stay focused. They need to stay determined in what they are doing.
Aside from there's still passion on it.
If
you don't have passion, like I love this thing I'm doing, you won't go far from it.
Yeah, that's what that is basically one of the key things that they need to put in place. So the opportunity for funding would definitely come, because there are a lot of people who are looking for a place. That's those who have fund.
Yes.
They are looking for where to invest.
Yeah, true.
When you don't have something important that they can consider for an investment, would they want to? So the advice here is that for the young artists out there, try and develop yourself. Try and build yourself. Stay focused. Be determined. Do something that is worthwhile. Create a content that can attract anyone. When the opportunity, which will definitely come, you will be able to present something very, 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 very catching that will attract an investor, and then there you have the opportunity to get funding for your business. In some of these interviews with the young artists on the street, I want you to just throw light in some of those advice or that you must have given to some of these young artists based on their work.
Okay. In order for us to also support them, you understand? In order for us to also support them, that's how we came up with the idea of In the Streets.
Okay.
Just the same way you came up with the idea of a record label, and I know you still have more artists to sign.
Okay.
You get, so we know it is really not easy for these guys. Aside from going to the studio, you pay money for studio section, you pay money for online airplay, you pay money for video shoot, you pay money for interviews like that. So all these things are really their challenges, and if
that needed support.
That was why we came up with the idea of In the Streets, and to see how we can support them. And most time I tell them, guy, you need to improve on this your sound.
Good.
Because see how you the sound they different from, or you need to really enjoy yourself. You understand? Like I said before, music has your talent has to do with passion. Why you really want to do this thing, and stuff like that. If not, it will not go far.
That's true.
So let's tell them, okay, guys, how far? See how it be. You got to fix this thing right. You got to fix this thing right. In terms of your music production, get a good producer. Sometimes don't work with just one producer. Work with multiple producers, because when you don't even hit the industry, so if you don't go work with one producer,
That's
you
true.
work with different people want
They
to
have different ideas.
yes, people want to even feature you. They have their own producer. They have, so you meet different people. Second, they have time to write song, edit your song very well. Know the kind of words you're saying.
Yeah.
Does your song have messages? Know what
The
you are
content.
telling these people.
Yeah. The
Give
message
us
you are
reason
passing
why we want
across.
to listen to your song. It's not all about the bang bang, the beat and the rest like that. So
That's it.
I give this advice to most of them. I say, once your song is good, I'll tell you, Baba, your song is good. Just work, give yourself a goal, target. In the next 2-3 months, I want to shoot a video. Or in the next 2-3 months, I want to release my EP. In the next 2-3 months, I want to go to so splits too. If you don't set these goals, you'll just be sitting down there like every other artist.
Yeah. I was privileged a couple of months ago. I met with some few young artists, and in the course of interaction, while I was interviewing them, I was asking them, since you have chosen music as a career, what have you been able to do for yourself in the industry? And I was also asking them, how passionate are they in what they have chosen as a career? I was asking them, I want to see what you have got. So you've been talking about no funding has been the challenges. Going to spend money in doing recording, going to a lot of sections, everything about music is all about fun. Yeah, which is true. Quite sure without funding you can't do much. But the content is one major thing that every investor is looking for. It's not just about you singing. It is beyond singing.
Yes.
It's beyond singing. It's beyond, I have passion, I want to sing, I know how to sing. It's beyond, coming out to become an artist is just beyond, I know how to sing or I love to sing. There are a lot of technicalities that you must have. There are a lot of things you must do for yourself. You must build yourself. You must have good lyrics. A lot of people are also, the messages you are sending in your song, in your music, goes a long way. Will either make people to accept you, or other even make people to reject you. Because it's not just about just singing. What are you singing?
Yeah.
So when they start providing what they have, I really didn't see anything that can attract me to invest. Or call them in, I want to sign them as an artist and spend my money on them to develop them. No, I wouldn't really want to do that. But for someone who has something, even when he has not produced the content, when you give him the opportunity and he's able to vibe or he's able to air out himself, you will know that this one has something.
Yes.
You will know that he has something. And then you would want to give him a try. And then by so doing, if he, based on what he has been able to show you, it will give you a kind of maybe to convince you that you want to take him, or else you just want to just walk away. But our young artists should always know that the only thing that will make investors to come, it is the content that you have. These days, music has gone beyond just coming to say, I'm singing.
Yes.
There's some kind of song that when you release today, it's just going to be for your consumption. Yeah, for just family and friends. It won't go anywhere. It won't fly. So the difference is about development, personal development. When you see some young artists who are doing very good, who are very vibrant, doing well, it is because they've had passion and they keep working on themselves daily. You want to become an artist, and there you go. You don't even spend much time on your music.
In your music.
And you want to have a good content. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. So I feel it's one point where our young artists should look at. They should work on personal development. Personal development is the key. Is the key. Nobody can just stand and walk.
Nobody.
It's not possible. You must crawl and then stand and then start walking. So my advice or encouragement to every young artist today is that the opportunity will certainly come your way. But when they come your way, would you grab it?
Would you grab it?
Would you grab it? Opportunity might not come twice. So at any time, you must be at your best, waiting for such opportunity to just knock at you, for the doors to be open, and then you would just seize the opportunity and get something out of it. And then there you go, everything becomes a history.
There are so many ways for them to do stuff like that. That's why there's Instagram, there is YouTube, there is every other social media platform. Just put your phone, play a beat and freestyle. Post your videos of you singing something. There was a post I saw when somebody posted I think was it a picture or something, and the guy said that I won't stop tagging Don Jazzy until Don Jazzy sees me.
Wow, that's great.
And he posted it, and
that he wouldn't stop tagging Don Jazzy until he sees him.
Until Don Jazzy sees him. Funny enough, Don Jazzy replied him like 30 seconds later.
Wow.
And said, Baba, there's nothing on your social media. I'm not even sure if you're an artist. Stop doing swaggle. The guy was just posting his bath up and stuff. So there was nothing to show that I am an artist.
That is it.
There was nothing to show. I went for a video shoot. I went to shoot one of my artists like that. So they were playing. They used their MP3 to be playing mute and instrumental, and one guy was singing. Like, if you play any instrumental, that guy will create something there. I was like, Baba, you are good. Can I hear your song? He was like, he hasn't gotten to the studio before. He has not gone to the studio before. I was like, wow. Really? And you are this good? I took him to the studio, paid section for him. I shot the video for him. Till now, he's doing well. Since that moment, he increased his love for music. He now has his own personal studio at home where he can record. He has boys who are doing. Just do something to promote yourself rather than just sitting down and be doing. You can't show us why they call you an artist, or
that's
you're just using our names to. And they expect one record label to just come and sign you. See the problem we're having with record label and artists. Someone cannot just come and sign you and spend all his money or everything, and you won't give back, or rather you won't even show anything, and you want to leave after spending all those money. So it's really hard. So my advice for them is just be focused, have passion for this thing, love it very well. If you don't have money to, since we're saying funds are challenges, you have one or two friends who are producers. Link up to these guys. Baba, Omo, see how it is. So many artists will tell you their story that so person was doing my recording for me free of charge. Now I don't blow, I don't carry them along.
That's true.
Did you get? So meet these guys. Baba, Mama will just play with beats now. Just play with something. Baba, record me now. All those things. Give a shout out to that guy. And it's all about communication. I believe with that stuff, with good communication, the upcoming artists will not be facing too much challenges.
That's true. Well, thank you for coming.
Thank you
for your time.
Yeah.
And I just want to also say to all our viewers, especially the upcoming artists, that please follow this program, and in a couple of weeks to come, we're having our link where it would be posted in all our social media platforms. You have the opportunity as an artist to drop your content, and you don't have to drop any kind of content. You just have to drop something that is really good, something that is worth, so that when we download this content and go through it, we'll be able to invite you. Like I said, in Winston Record Label, we finance, we develop, and we promote. So please keep following this program, and I believe you have this opportunity, just like I've said. Thank you, and stay blessed.